Laws which keep life immortal. Translation edited by Chinyu. Every morning, turning on the tap to wash my face, I noticed that the initial water flow was murky and not clear. This happened every day. It then dawned on me that life truly resides in movement. The house I lived in had 3 bathrooms. Once, one of them had a leak and was temporarily closed. Since there were 2 others available, there was no hurry to repair it. To prevent anyone from using it, my partner not only covered the toilet seat but also sealed it with transparent tape. However, she overlooked dealing with the water remaining at the bottom of the toilet. About 10 days later, we noticed tiny flies frequently flying in the hallway. Our room was cleaned daily by the floral workers, and it was challenging to find even a speck of dirt. Throughout the year, we rarely saw flies. Why did they suddenly appear? Despite searching everywhere, my partner and I couldn't locate the source of the issue. My partner prefers cleanliness and tidiness. She not only got upset at the sight of a group of flies, but if even a single fly appeared in the room, she had to either crush it to dust or chase it out to feel at ease. As expected, while I was typing at the computer, I suddenly heard her excitedly exclaim, as if she had discovered a new continent, "Honey, I found it." I went over to take a look, and there were already hundreds of tiny flies hovering inside the toilet she had opened. The water at the bottom of the toilet, once clear, had turned murky and filthy. We used a bucket to flush the water and then sprayed it with a solution called Toilet Active Kills Germs for washing. Finally, we scrubbed it with a cleaning agent. After more than 3 hours, all the flies retreated and the room returned to cleanliness. The lessons from these 2 natural phenomena are: flowing water does not stagnate, and a door hinge does not get worms. With both coming and going, peace naturally prevails. A further lesson is, water only stays pure when it keeps flowing. Life remains eternal only when it keeps moving. Movement is life. Stillness is death. As life comprises 2 parts, the physical body and the spiritual soul, it demands simultaneous movement in both aspects. For the physical body, a person must be active regularly to keep the circulation of qi and blood flowing. This circulation effectively delivers nutrients and oxygen to all parts of the body, keeping the body vibrant. For the spiritual soul, this movement requires continuous thinking without allowing the brain to remain dormant. Similar to water flowing from its source to rivers and oceans for eternal existence, life must connect with the past and envision higher-level life spaces to endure eternally. We often lament someone's rigid thinking, likening them to rigid wood that's difficult to carve. The reason behind this is that they adhere to their own views and confine their thinking within a dead pool of specific doctrines, ideologies, thoughts, or isms. Over time, they unknowingly become rotten and stinky, neither accepting new thoughts, fresh water, nor willing to come out of their closed well to flow into rivers and oceans. As a result, not only does their original purity deteriorate, but they also create many flies, polluting the surrounding air and environment. For instance, major religions consider their own religion as the only true one, branding all others as false. They clutch onto a few scrolls and seek disciples everywhere, advocating the pure nature, eternity, and truth of their dead pool, showing such stubborn bias and ignorance that they are unaware of their own extremity. What future could they possibly have? For example, some scientists believe that only scientific matters are universally applicable truths, and that only science can ultimately save humanity. They prefer to run vigorously on a one-way street, completely ignoring the existence of the non-material world and negative universe. Can they see through everything? For example,